Pisces, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early April 2024. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know, I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's happening for the lovely Pisceans. Hope you're all doing fantastic, my friends. Let's get it going here. It is early Aries season. I want to see what's happening. And I've been mentioning that a lot of the signs in the zodiac, there's been an extra little spiciness to all the energies. So let's see what we have for us Pisces here. What do we got for Pisces, gang, my guides? Talk to me. And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card. Then we'll get into the full reading itself. At the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Pisces, early April. What energies do we got kicking around? What's happening for the... Yeah, nice and quick. Thank you. All right, beautiful, loving, caring, affectionate type of energy. This is one of my favorite oracle cards to show up in the very beginning of something, because this consists of so much spiritual protection. It's like guardian angel type of energy. But there's also something here about affection, okay? Whether you're wanting it or whether you're giving it. We'll talk about it more in depth in a moment. Before we do, though, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the April subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk a little bit more about this card. So, you see here we have this beautiful lady here with the red headdress on, and she is snuggling up to that white dove, that white bird. Now, in divination and in symbolism, white birds, they represent the love and light type of energies like angels, guides, ancestors, your spirit team, those that are very protective over you. So when I see this here and that strong connection between the two, Spirit could just be saying, hey, let the Pisces know that they are being watched over. They have someone, there is some sort of spiritual bubble over you, or some sort of spiritual protection assisting you through whatever it is you're going through, whether life is really good right now, whether it's really rough, maybe it's a little stagnant. All really depends on your journey, but Spirit's with you, okay? And something is being prepared, and I really like this. Now, another thing I do mention about this card, notice they are snuggling up to each other. So, you know, I'm part of the Pisces collective myself. We're all teddy bears, right? We love affection. We love to give it. We love to receive it. So whether it's someone around you that wants a little affection, or you're just feeling a little extra cuddly, that's a good thing. And I'll give you a big old internet bear hug, my friends. We'll just leave her down there. I like it. This is a nice energy. So hopefully it's not like, okay, we'll give you the nice card before we get to some other things. But yeah, just put her down. And I always say that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote. Let's get your 3 cards into upright. And then before we get into the intuitive juiciness, shuffle it up one time for Pisces, please. What do we got for the Pisces gang? And while we shuffle it up and get it ready to go, let's talk about last week's reading. I liked it, and it was a different flavor than what I normally see for a Pisces reading. It was titled Big Manifestation Incoming. And the main gist of last week's reading was that for a lot of you, if you've been purposely manifesting something in particular, it could be like being delivered to you. It was like your order's been placed. I think I said that term exactly. And for another portion of you, if you haven't been purposely manifesting, Spirit was trying to say like, hey, there's energetic support for you to do so. You should get on top of that. So we're going to see what shows up this week. As you know, energy is very fluid. It's never set in stone. So only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or someone that you're linked to. So let's get it going. 3 cards for Pisces, please. Start us off. What do we got for Pisces early April? Thank you. Wow. All right. Ace of Cups. That's a good start. I always like starting with any ace, but specifically this Ace of Cups is like probably my favorite. Very, very emotional, really nice. Let's get a couple more. I don't want to speak too soon, right? But the Ace of Cups is a really fantastic start. Let's get 2 more. Thank you. Wow. All right, something's coming in hot, my friends. We have Judgment in position number 2. Yeah, powerful, super powerful type of energy. And just like last week, like something's being delivered here, Pisces. Something's like being hand delivered to you. 4 Cups. And there's still this energy around manifestation that's linking up within this reading. So let's get her in right there. Yeah, let's go through real quick, Pisces. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, and we'll get into the intuitive juiciness. But at first glance, I'm seeing some themes here. I like what I'm seeing for the most part. Now, if you look on the extreme ends, we have a lot of water energy that's internal. That's our element, so we are very comfortable with that. So the internal world, the realm of emotion, the realm of creativity is running very strong through the Pisceans, and it always is, but it's a little extra in this time. We have this powerful judgment energy just moving stuff forward, but this one's like the opposite. So it's like boop, boop, flip, flop in the energy. So we're going to want to see how it plays out. But once again, if we were to read this like a storyboard, it's like think about it, visualize it, manifest it, boom, it's coming in. So let's go through piece by piece and really start to build this out. And I would tell you the same thing now, especially for anyone with strong Pisces placements. Visualize, take action, manifest things. Position number 1, we have the Ace of Cups. Now, I always say all aces are opportunities and offers, okay? Specifically this one. Now, the Ace of Cups could speak about the realm of emotion, so the clarifier could just tell us like something you might be feeling in this time, how your emotions are behaving, because you know emotions are generally ever changing. But this is just a beautiful energy to start. It could speak about romance, love, and another thing I want to mention right here in the beginning, super, super affectionate type of vibe. So this is really good so far. Okay, because who knows what it's going to show us when we clarify it. Now, in its rough sense, because I always like to give both sides of the coin for any card, the Ace of Cups could sometimes be someone that's a little overly emotional. The clarifier could tell us like somebody who's a little annoyed or upset at something too, but I'm not necessarily feeling that. Okay, I'm not going to read a rough message into a positive. That's not my style. So we'll see when we clarify what it's trying to tell us. Now, moving to the center, we have one of the most powerful cards in the whole entire tarot deck. We have Judgment. Notice what's on the top of that Judgment card. We have the Archangel Gabriel. So more of this spiritual energy, this spiritual protection is here. This is a card of change, transformation, and action. So when I see Judgment, I think of things changing quick, suddenly, explosively. Okay, so maybe some of you are making a decision, making a choice, considering things. But this is an action card. It's like, okay, choice made. I know what I need to do. I know how I need to act. So this is someone doing something. This is action and movement in a very big way. Now, sometimes when Judgment shows up, it could talk about things cycling back in. That's a theme I've been seeing throughout the whole zodiac. Whether it's situations or people, Judgment could represent that, depending on the clarifier. But I want to see what's up. Now, the challenge of Judgment is it's so powerful, so sudden, and so fast that it could be difficult to grapple with. So for some Pisces, you might be going through like a major or massive change of some sort, and it's like hard to grapple with these energies for whatever reason. We're not going to stick to that too much. We'll see if it's just action. But I really do like Judgment here. I feel like it's a good thing because I feel like it's telling us that, hey, something really good is coming down the pipeline. Now, on the back end, we have this Four of Cups. Okay, a lot of people say this is a discontent type of energy where someone's sitting there. They're pretty mellow. They're not like super happy. They're not super angry. They're kind of just like blah. So in this time, Pisces, you might just have those energies in a couple of days, or it's just like blah, where it's like bored, boring. So watch out for getting bored in this time. But this is also a very daydreamy card. It's imaginative. So for a lot of Pisceans, getting that creativity going could be really good. Like expressing yourself artistically, creatively could be really good whenever this card is here. I want you to notice something as well. In the imagery, there's the Ace of Cups right there. Right there. The universe handing it out to you. We have the Ace of Cups here as well. So we're getting some congruent themes. To me, it's like the universe is throwing things at you. Like, here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go. Hopefully they're all very, very good. The rough side of the Four of Cups, I mean, yeah, there could be a specific person or situation that you really have on the mind, and it could be someone even thinking about you, but it's someone that thinks themselves into a paralysis. So I want to dive deeper on all this stuff, Pisces. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, let's get a good shuffle here for the Pisceans. Guides and Spirit Team, what's going on for my friends? Okay. And yeah, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Ace of Cups. And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Pisces, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, Ace of Cups time. Quick. Beautiful. Beautiful. So there's a possibility that something you may have been overthinking is not as bad as you initially thought it would be. For some of you, there could be like a problem or a situation you've been going through for quite a while, and it's like, okay, well, I guess I made a mountain out of a molehill. Like, or, oh, that wasn't as bad as I thought. Like, that's just this energy that it's given me. For another portion of you, yeah, there could be like a really big offer coming in suddenly, like really quickly, maybe even unexpectedly here, like with the way this energy is playing. Now, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse, clarifying this Ace of Cups. This card in the upright is generally like trapped, it's nervous, it's anxious, it's overthinking. So when I see it in reverse, I think of someone that's relieved, like, ah, okay, relief, I feel much better. Or that wasn't as bad as I thought, or I was overthinking it. So for a lot of you, you could be tied to situations or problems where it's like, okay, just let it play out. Let it play out, Pisces, see how it plays out, and then, you know, when you get towards the end of it, then you can really decide. I think it's good. And again, as far as like offers and opportunities go, with like the way the energy's flowing here, like the manifesting to the kaboom, the action, the offer, and it's a good one, it could be coming in like unexpectedly or surprisingly. Really, really good stuff. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. And I will say this for another portion of you, if there is something that you've been feeling emotionally or something you've been healing from in specific, especially those of you that are dealing with romantic things, in this time, you could really come to some sort of peace, which is a really nice thing where it's like, okay, I feel better. It's like the rough energy is lifted. That's a vibe. So let's see what Judgment's here. What is Judgment here? Quick. Wow, Lovers. Beautiful. Very, very important connection to you right here in the center. For some of you, you might be connected to Gemini. I absolutely love the Lovers card. And what do we also have on this Lovers card, my friends? I'll give you a little hint. It's Archangel Raphael, clarifying the Archangel Gabriel, clarifying the angelic energy here in the very beginning. Pisces, it's like there's angels around you. There's so much spiritual protection insulating you in this time, which is beautiful stuff. Now, the Lovers doesn't always just represent romantic partners. It could, of course. I mean, we have the Ace of Cups. We do have little signals to romance for some Pisces. This could be any soul, like soul bond, soul tie, friends, family, children, whatever you want to call it. But when I see it in the upright with Archangel Raphael, this is an extremely healing type of energy. And I already said it here in the beginning. Like, there's a very big healing energy where you could, it's like, oh, I feel much better now, or the energy has lifted in a very positive way. I will say for some of you with Judgment and the Lovers in the upright, yeah, there's a very strong soul tie, whether this is someone from the past, present, I'm not going to say future, but this is someone coming towards you. And this person could be very instrumental to not just your success moving forward, but your life's journey. Okay, so for some of you, if you're not going through anything romantic and you're single as a Pringle, just know in the coming days and weeks, like a person could reveal themselves or a person could pop up that is very instrumental for some reason in your life's journey. But I do feel for a lot of you, like this is a very important person. Very important person showing up here. And for some of you, remember, if it's not people, this could just be you finding some healing, okay? But it all ties in. This whole reading ties in, like with the manifesting, then this action, then this offer. It's like somebody, like, their connections are helping them in some sort of way too. So just know your support system, your network could really help you. There's so many really detailed energies this week. Let's keep moving over to the Four of Cups. Like someone from your support system or someone you were networked with could really help you. And that could be part of this offer as well. But then there's also this tie of like, this could all just be romantic for some Pisces too, where it's like an emotional offer. Let's see why the Four of Cups is there. Like a love offer, emotional offer. It's various different things. Okay. The ups and downs. So I feel like I need to tell a lot of Pisces, your current situation is not your final destination. Okay, we have the Three of Cups in reverse underneath the Four of Cups. And I'll tell you something with this. The Three of Cups is usually very happy, celebratory. And you would think with all these energies here on the front end, this one back there is like, they would be more happy. So maybe there is someone you're connected to. They're going through a little bout of depression or a little sad. They're a little gloomy when I don't want to say they should be happier. Those feelings could happen for a variety of reasons, even medical reasons. But when I see the Three of Cups in reverse underneath the Four of Cups, just know you might hit a little bit of a rough patch. You might just be in this energy right now where it's like nothing seems to be going good. Or like I said, you just feel blah. Like, all right, I'm not having fun. It's like blah, 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 blah. And if that's the case, I would urge you to turn this Three of Cups upside down and do something that you find fun, whether it's going out into nature, whether it's chilling with friends and family members. Shake it up a little bit, okay? Some of you might just need to break the monotony in some way. Like, these are very specific messages we're picking up here, Pisces. Just know, like, yeah, this stuff, it's coming towards you, and just know your current situation, what you're going through right now, is not the final destination. There's a lot of great stuff. So let's go through and do a quick recap. Then we'll get into the shadow card. So much nuance in the reading this week, Pisces. But position number one, we have the Ace of Cups with the Eight of Swords in reverse. So yeah, figuring out something's not as bad as you thought. Like, all right, well, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too rough. It's much better than I thought it would be. That type of mindset, where you might have turned a molehill into a mountain type of stuff. But I also get this manifestation and this energy of offers, whether it is through friends and connections. It could be an emotional or love offer, or heart to heart with somebody. Moving to the center, we have this beautiful angelic energy, Judgment with the Lovers. There's a very significant person that plays a big role in your future going forward. So whether this is a person you currently know or somebody that's coming in, if this is someone you currently know, when I mention that, you already know who it is. Your mind goes directly to them. And this just powerful spiritual energy is around you. And I would lean into it. I would really purposely manifest in this time. On the back end, we have the Four of Cups with the Three of Cups in reverse. You might be a little bored right now. Things might seem very mundane. But I did say, like, your current situation, not the final destination. Go have a little bit of fun, right? If you're feeling like life is a little monotonous, go shake it up a little bit. I do feel like something's being delivered to you. So yeah, please take a screenshot of that, Pisces. I like it. Let's get you a shadow card now. So let's see what's in the shadows for Pisces. Guides and Spirit Team. And yes, I always like to pull one shadow card at the very end just to see whether it's something within you or something you don't quite see. Shadow cards do not always have to be a challenge. So let's get you one. Oh, and yes, if you've made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll put a link for it in the comments below. It's a beautiful way to support the channel, and I have much love and appreciation for all my members. I really do. Really appreciate the support, my friends. Let's get one. What shadow? Thank you. Okay. Queen of Cups, that is a Pisces card, not gender specific, obviously. And when I see the Queen of Cups in the shadow of a water sign, there is something about self-perception and self-confidence here that a lot of us Pisceans should really take a look at, right? Like, why are you beating yourself up? For some reason, that energy is coming through here. So be kind to yourself. That's one thing I want to tell a lot of Pisces in this time. Don't beat yourself up. Be kind to yourself. Don't bottle things up and suppress them. You might want some healthy emotional expression in this time when we have the Queen of Cups in the shadows. Obviously not rough. Now, for some of you, yeah, this could be some sort of history with a mother figure or motherhood in general. We're not going to fully go down that road. You might just be connected to another water sign, but when I see her, all those things about self-perception, I feel like I just need to tell a lot of Pisceans not to beat themselves up and be kind to yourself, okay? So yeah, that's what I have for you this week, my beautiful friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details. The April subscriber surprise. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you could check out my digital calendar and schedule at mastermetaphysics.com. And if you got your name in for the March subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced on April 1st. But for the April subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot in Wonderland. It's one of my favorite decks. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, it's 2 simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments, if you had to switch your zodiac sign, which sign would you choose to be out of the whole 12? So if you do that, you'll be entered to win. And at the end of the month, the winners will be announced in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love. And I'll see you soon.